from the interviewing officer's point of view, I will tell you simply, and the same thing more or less applies to the GTO. Honestly speaking, I'm telling you this, my heart out. I'm looking for actually a guy.
Download the SSB SureShot app from Google Play Store to access courses for written exams like NDA, CDS and AFCAT. You can also find courses for SSB personality development and spoken English. Apply the coupon code SIGNUP15 to get 15% off on your first purchase. Call us on 725-930-7111 for any queries.
Now guys, in a very simple manner, before I take on the questions, let me tell you. Now in this stage 2 guys, it is next 4 days are involved here in stage 2, where you are being tested in great detail by the psychologists, by the GTO, by the interviewing officer. Look at this. And we have ample time to do this judgment. And stage 2 is fairly in great detail. In great detail. Look at that now. So now guys, from the interviewing officer's point of view, I will tell you simply, and the same thing more or less applies to the GTO also. What I'm looking for guys. Honestly speaking, I'm telling you this, my heart out. I'm looking for actually a guy who's smart, who's well-dressed, who has a bit of military kind of bearing. Look at this, who's smart, who's energetic, who's self-motivated. By his entry, the way he greets you, the way he comes, you can make out that. The second thing which I generally see in him, you can make out his level of confidence. See this, I'm looking for his confidence. Why? Because a confident guy will not be nervous. As simple as that. You can make out this. A confident guy will not be too much anxious. A confident guy will be generally calm and in control of himself. Look at that. So do you think it needs a big science to understand this much? So we can make out, see this guy, he's fairly calm, he's not anxious, he's not nervous, he's in control of himself. Look at that. And we straightway conclude this guy is confident. See this, he's sure about himself. He doesn't have self-doubts, he's not confused guy. Look at that. This is the second thing after the smart bearing which I'm looking at the candidate. And look at that. After the third thing which immediately comes out, the moment I start speaking to him, the moment we sort of do the initial talking, I can straightway make out one thing. That is very important. The third thing. Guys, that is his power of expression. Do you think it needs a rocket science to understand the power of expression? Look at that. So for God's sake, improve your communication. Look at that. Your power of expression. It is very, very important. A leader, you can imagine, a leader who is not able to express himself, who is not able to speak. Do you think he can lead? You are going to become a military leader here. You are going to lead people into action and you can't speak confidently. So after confidence, your power expression has to be good. And tell me next, once I start speaking, see, what does it come out? I'm going in sequence. Look at this. His body language comes out, which is a simple thing, which is part of your power of expression. But I see, how does he speak? Look at this. His liveliness comes out. What is liveliness, guys? Can he keep himself energetic, happy, and full of joy and enthusiasm? And can he be energetic? That's what his liveliness is. It is not only your smiling face, your liveliness, by your assertiveness, by your, the way you answer, your effectiveness basically in speech. This leads to the next quality, Are you able to create an impact when you talk to me? Your ability to influence the group. And guys, while this is happening, I will ask you some few more questions. Then I will come to know, look at this, your ability to influence the group will come out. Whether you are able to influence me, if you can influence me, you can influence the others also. I'm getting impressed by you. What kind of impression you are able to create in me, guys. Okay? And then I'm asking you so many things about your past, guys. Remember. Because remember why we ask about the past, your educational background, your family background, your sports background, your achievement. Why we are asking this, guys? You should understand one thing. I keep telling my candidates, basically you guys are a product of your past. I'm repeating again, you are a product of your past. Whatever you have done in your past, the product is in front of me. Anurag Pathania is the product of whatever actions he has done in his past. Similarly, Pradum Burman is the product of his past. That's why we are interested to know your past. To know this product, what kind of product is this? Your past is going to tell us a lot. And that's why interviewing officer's job is to analyze your past and to predict your future. We can make out by that what kind of officer, if at all, you are going to make it. Whether you can become an officer or not. The kind of qualities you have displayed in your life. Look at that. So we are interested in your past. All our questions mostly related to your past. Your skilling background, your family background, your educational background, your hobbies, your extracurricular activity, your achievements. Look at that. What are your friends? What are we doing? We are trying to find out what kind of product is this. So therefore, guys, change yourself from now onwards, because your now is also gradually becoming your past. Your now is also becoming your past. So look at this, listen to my statement. If whatever actions you have done in your past, the product is in front of me. If you continue to take the same actions, I always tell my candidates, if you keep doing the same actions, you will remain the same. Therefore, change your present, guys. This is very, very, very important. You don't understand the meaning of it. It is very, very important. Change your routine now. Change your actions now based on what is the future you are looking for. Change your present. This present gradually is getting into your past. And if you change your present, guys, the future outcome is going to be different, going to be better. So this is very important. This is what we look, that's why we ask you about your past. And next thing, guys, we will be able to assess your knowledge by asking you so many questions. So many questions about what? About general awareness, about some international affairs, about some strategic issues, about your opinions about certain things. See, the way you answer also will give me some idea of your, deeper level of your personality, guys. Look, this is what we are looking for, your knowledge part. Okay, so guys, remember, so these are the main thing. The remaining thing do come out. We also look for your determination, your courage. But obviously, to begin with, these qualities come out. I will repeat for you, which immediately we are able to observe. Your smartness, that is your military bearing. Look at this. Your confidence, your power of expression, your ability to influence the group, your knowledge part, and of course, your liveliness. These qualities come out, guys. I may be not exactly taking the name of the OLQs in particular to confuse you. As a layman, you can understand this. Then, of course, your determination and courage will come out as we proceed. So, guys, focus on these things. That's how we are able to make out your personality. Okay? So, this is what we look for in your personality. So, with this basic thing, which I have thought for 25 odd minutes, I'm going to discuss with you before I take on any of your questions now. This is a great opportunity for you guys to ask me any questions. I will be able to answer you. Okay, guys?
Asking particularly for extracurricular sections.
Okay, it doesn't matter if you have been the extracurricular activities. What are this? You may have some drama, some debate, some other actions in this system. I mean, it has been nil. It doesn't matter, provided you have participated in sports, provided you have some achievement of that. Okay, we also see whether you're an achiever in your life or not. Your achievement do speak a lot about you. Let there be no doubt about it in any field. So, if you have been a reasonably okay sportsman, you are a participating person, even if extracurricular activities have not been there, it doesn't matter. Provided you have been some kind of sports person, some kind of outdoor man. Okay? Natural advantage, it doesn't mean, I repeat, it doesn't mean he will be the one who will get selected. Absolutely wrong. That I'm not saying. But he has, because naturally a guy who's a sportsman, outdoor, adventurous, risk taker has a better chance in the profession like armed forces. Yeah. Girls, any girls first?
Hello, sir. This is Akama Devi. Sir, I'm a repeater, and my question is regarding the screening stage. In some of the boards like Bangalore and Allahabad, the screening ratio is very less. Among 250 to 300 candidates, the screening ratio is around 24 to 25. So it's like being a repeater, we face extra challenges, and how do we get prepared ourselves, and like what extra efforts we have to put to get into that competition. Like usually most of the preference is given for the freshers compared to repeaters. So what extra effort we have to put, and what are the points that we have to be concentrated to get clear this first stage, sir?
Okay. Firstly, let me tell you very frankly, in the SSB, nearly 40 to 45% who succeed are repeaters. You can check in any selection, ratio. So don't say that repeaters don't get selected. It is almost half, if not half, it is 40 to 45% repeaters who are getting selected. So it is wrong to say repeaters don't get selected. That is firstly, I will put it wrong. Second thing, yes, I do agree. The degree of difficulty in the repeaters group is little more because it becomes a kind of fish market. Why it does become a fish market? Because it's a highly competitive. Imagine a group who has already been through the SSB. They know the stage one. They are aware of it. And they want to get selected now by hook or crook because they missed in the first one. That's why I call it first chance is a golden chance. Guys, you should go well prepared for the very first chance. Your chances are far more. Now, but it doesn't mean that you will not. It is a fish market, accepted. The degree of difficulty is little more, accepted. Everybody is competing, accepted. But let me tell you this. Even in this highly competitive environment, a guy who's bold enough, who's assertive enough, will be able to assert himself. Everybody is well prepared. Everybody is keen to get screened in. But let me tell you, even guys who deserve will be able to make it. Why? There are three SSS, very experienced ones. See this. Nobody has stopped your OIR. You can get OIR grading 1. Nobody has, you have no competition is there to writing a relevant story. No competition is there in narrating your story. These three things, there is no fish market, no this thing. You can stand out in these three. Even your narration will tell us, guys. Frankly speaking, when you narrate the story, all the three guys who are sitting in front of you, they have noted down, they have marked you. Okay? Like if somebody is giving a good narration, I used to circle his name. So they have a system that your narration, good narration will be rewarded. And what is one thing? You are forgetting the three things, you are only remembering the group discussion. Yes, in that you got to be the first, second or third or fourth one to speak. You have to be, yeah, it's a competition. It means you are not assertive. It means you are not bold. It means you cannot take initiative. So guys, if you want to become an army officer, you have to be competitive. You have to bloody jump into the competition and make your presence felt, create an impact, be assertive. And I can tell you, a competitive guy will find his way and will be able to speak. And there are numerous ways of entering it. Okay? So Let me tell you, this selection system is quite fair. Guys, yes, we have a problem of number of what? Number of seats as far as stage is concerned, because our handling capacity is 40 to 50. But in stage 2 is nothing like that. Once the stage 2 starts, we can select any number of people. There is no restriction. See, sometimes out of say 40, only 2 guys get selected. Sometimes 15 guys are selected. I have seen that happening. 15 to 16 guys get selected. Look at this. How does it happen? So there are no fixed quota for stage 2. Any number of guys can select. Remain happy. Idea is to remain smiling and remain happy. Okay?
Yeah,
Okay,
sir.
guys, we'll meet very soon. Inshallah, we'll meet very soon. All the best, guys. Bye-bye. Take
Bye,
care.
sir.
Don't forget to subscribe to our new channel SSB Short Plus for exclusive new videos. Also follow us on Instagram for all the latest updates. Check out a Short guide to crack SSB on Amazon. The link is in the description below.